Have you been considering buying a home on Lake LBJ? Discover your dream home, investment opportunity, your vacation spot, and entertainment all in one place. Today, we are going to be touring Kingsland, Texas by boat. This is LakeLBJLiving with Cody and Caitlin Raven. I'm Caitlin Raven. I'm a Texas realtor with Horseshoe Bay One Realty. We absolutely love living in the Highland Lakes and can't imagine being anywhere else.
And I'm Cody Raven, GM of our family business, Boat Town, out here on Lake LBJ. As a third-generation family business, we're a proud top dealer and service provider for Cobalt, Mastercraft, Chris-Craft, and Barletta. Today we're going to be kicking off our tour series by starting here where Boat Town's located in Kingsland, Texas, and we're going to be giving you a tour of the area via water.
And don't miss out on all the fun. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you're the first to know all there is about living Lake LBJ and the latest market updates. Started. Cody, what boat are we on?
Today we're out here on the Barletta L25 UCA. This boat has tons of great features. It's a great boat. Just go ahead and drive around on the lake on. It's very smooth, very family friendly, very plush interior, as you can see here, to make it a nice, comfortable ride. Obviously, shade is a huge premium here in Texas. And as you can see, we have full, complete shaded coverage of the entire boat, which is just an absolute essential to have out here. Also, another great feature about this boat that I absolutely love is this back lounger right here. You can set this up 5 different ways right here. First off, you have just your standard bench seat. Then you can go ahead, lean it back if you want to lounge off and look off the back of the boat if you're pulling the kids on a tube or just want to stare out at the water. Then you can go ahead and simply pull this up, fold it down to make a full bed. Then you can also pull this seat up and look off the back of the boat that way if you would like. Or my personal favorite way to sit on this boat, you can flip these rear seats up as well and kind of have a recliner going forward there on the boat. It's one of the favorite upgrades they put on this boat for 2023 is this new upgraded ladder. As you can see here by these footsteps, they're nice and wide to make it super easy for pets, possibly older people who might have a hard time kind of getting in and out. Makes it super easy for them to climb in and out of the boat. And as you can also see on here, this ladder sticks out pretty far and it's very easy to lower in the water, just like that. And it goes about a good 3-4 foot down on the way in there to make it very easy to get in and out of the water and enjoy the lake with your family. If you would like to see this boat or really any other Barletta just like this, feel free to come out to our Lake LBJ or our Austin showroom, and we'd be more than happy to show you this one or really any other boats we have like it.
Help you live your best life both on and off the water. Our love for the lake and love for the community really helps fuel our fire behind our businesses. If you are thinking about owning your own piece of Lake LBJ paradise, feel free to shoot me an email, text, or call me.
And if you have any questions on the boat side of it, on the new or pre-owned, feel free to either click on the link in the description or shoot me an email at cody@boattown.com, and I'll be more than happy to help you in any way I can.
Okay, so here we are at Boat Town. We already kind of mentioned it, but we're going to dive a little deeper.
Yeah, so as you can see up here, there's our on the water dealership Boat Town, and you can see next door to it we have a full bar and restaurant over there called the Boat Town Burger Bar. Just great lake food. We have tacos, burgers, chicken wings, really just all the stuff you want out there when you're out on the water on a hot summer day. And then also below the showroom over there, it's kind of hard to see from here, but we actually have a pizza restaurant as well called Patio 2900. Gourmet specialty pizzas, use only fresh, the highest quality ingredients. Nothing's ever frozen. And we also have a second full bar and a restaurant down there. And one thing I also love about having the on the water dealership in the restaurant is all of the courtesy slips and the bottom boat lifts we have down here. We have 57 slips for people to go ahead and pull their boats up to come eat at the restaurant, come hang out, do all that. And then we also have 6 bottom lifts for our boats. It makes it so much easier to do demos, deliveries, just have boats right down there on the water. Makes it super easy to go ahead and get them in and out quick and to really go ahead and help take care of every boating need that you might have.
It's also a great spot for kids and families and big parties. There's live entertainment. There's a little beach area for the kids. So grab a margarita and have a seat down at the beach area. There is so much fun to be had all summer long. And even in the off season, there is fun entertainment with bingo nights, sip and shops, and the boutique. A lot of fun at Boat Town. Okay, so we mentioned 2900, Patio 2900, which is the pizza restaurant. Where did 2900 come from?
Well, the name 2900 came from the bridge that you actually see back over there, which is the 2900 bridge that connects more of the Sunrise Beach, Blue Lake area over here to Kingsland. Little funny story about that bridge. Actually, back in the day, it was commissioned when LBJ had a ranch on the other side of the river over here, and he liked coming into Kingsland to go eat at restaurants and come into town. And back in the day when he was president, there was only just a little ferry that would go ahead and run cars across it, and he didn't really like riding the ferry too much. So lo and behold, a year or so after he got in, there was a bridge that connected his ranch over here to Kingsland, and that's where that bridge comes from.
Kingsland is becoming more and more of an attraction from all over the state. It's an easy drive down 71 from Austin. It's about an hour and 15 minutes. From San Antonio, it's about an hour 45 to 2 hour drive up to 81. So again, just really easy access from some big highways. Midland, our West Texas people, it's about a 4 hour drive. So in Texas terms, that is really not a terribly long drive out this way. It's also a very desirable lake because the water levels are maintained by the dams. So now we are just north of the 2900 bridge.
Conditions are really great this time of the year. The water's nice and clear, generally pretty calm when you can go ahead and get out here. Starting to heat up finally too, which is very nice. We are at the start of March, so we're kind of coming out of the winter time, a little more into the spring, and ready for all the madness and the people to come back here in the summertime. Missed y'all. Caitlin kind of mentioned this earlier there on it, but one great thing about this lake too with the water conditions is you can really come out here any time of the year or really any given year, and the lake's going to be pretty much the same. It's not like a Lake Travis or a Lake Buchanan where the water level constantly is going up and down, so there's never really any new dangers or peninsulas underneath the water that you can't see. It really helps make this lake a lot safer than some of the other ones out there, given that you're getting the exact same water pretty much every time you're coming out there, and you really don't have to worry about any underwater obstacles, at least that are new to the area. Everything that's out there has been out here.
Kingsland is a very lake-oriented town, but there's also nearby golfing, shopping, and entertainment. Something to do for the whole family. Be sure to check out some of our other videos that kind of dive a little deeper into the community and just some off-water fun. A couple things about the homes around here. You're going to find kind of a variety in the sales price, size, square footage, and year built. Anything ranging from $1 million to up to $3 million. Up here you can see a beachy area, so just something to consider whenever you are thinking about waterfront. It can silt in. It does get a little sandy and shallow in some areas, so we just want to be very cautious if you are out here boating.
One more thing that I kind of wanted to touch on up here when you come north of the 2900 bridge. Great water. It's great if you want to kind of just come up here and hang out, kind of put an anchor in the water and just chill. But in terms of water sports like surfing and wakeboarding and skiing like that, I would probably advise going to the south side of the bridge because the water here is generally less than 10 or 8 foot deep. So if you really kind of fall pretty hard off a board in the water, it could be a little shallow. And also the way the water moves underneath the boat when you're surfing, you have to have about 11 or 12 foot for that wave to fully form the proper way and really get that pocket the way that you want it. So really this isn't the ideal water for that because it just kind of wash the wave out with an addition to being shallow. You just kind of want to stick south of the bridge for more of those activities versus doing them up here.
It is so easy to get through though by boat, and as you can see, this is a very wide part of the lake as well, so there's a lot to enjoy. And then the beachy area, if you have dogs, families, like kids, you know, they tend to like a beach area too, so there is something for everyone on the lake. Is also known for having a lower tax rate than most of the other areas in Texas. That makes it really appealing. Also, there are no restrictions on short-term rentals unless otherwise stated by the HOA. Right across from Boat Town on the other side of the 2900 bridge is Bridgepoint. So Bridgepoint is a deed-restricted neighborhood. It is waterfront. They do not allow short-term rentals.
Bridgepoint is a smaller established neighborhood with beautiful homes and large trees. The open water homes face north, northeast, and there are 2 short channels and a lovely pond. There is a private marina just a short walk or golf cart away for those on off-water homes.
Kingsland is known for the AquaBoom. This is the big 4th of July celebration. This is a 2-weekend event celebrating the 4th of July. It is what small town 4th of July is all about. Bridgepoint is actually a great place to watch the fireworks. and it is quite a show. Some parts of Kingsland are really seeing some more gentrification. So we are seeing a lot of new builds, a couple homes that have been torn down, rebuilt. A big attraction is short-term rentals. So it's a great investment opportunity, and people just love the idea of kind of making it their own. You can find a wide variety of price ranges here. So square footage, year built, styles, there really is something to fit everyone's needs.
As you can see, we're heading a little bit further south here on the Llano arm of the river to where the Colorado and the Llano arm meet here. One of the cool things about Kingsland was it was intentionally set up back in the day to be right where those two rivers merged right there, and it's kind of right there at the focal point, meeting point of it.
Right over here, we're still on the Llano arm, is the Kingsland Community Park. You can come hang a picnic, you can launch your boat. There is a launch fee, so just be aware of that, but that is a public boat ramp.
So just a little bit past the Kingsland Community Park, there's a new community coming in here. You get a deeded boat slip to their private marina, as you can see right here in front of you. Just a really great way and another option to really get out on the water, super easy. Just go roll right on down there, get on and off the lake, and just another great addition to the Kingsland community.
Where the Llano and the Colorado arm meet. This is also where the Burnett and Llano County meet. So the Colorado arm here actually divides the county lines. This side is Burnett, so the east side is Burnett County, and then the west side over here is Llano County.
And as you can see here, where the Llano and the Colorado arms meet, there's another great staple out here on the lake, Wake Point. You have great gas to be able to go ahead and pull up and in, which is a great addition to this part of the water, because prior to about 2018, really the only places you could get gas out here was further down the lake, more towards Horseshoe Bay. They also have a little ship store where you can go in there and run and get ice and beer, soda, water, whatever you need going out there on the water. And they have a restaurant up top there with another full bar, and just a really great addition to the Kingsland community as well.
Across from the 1431 bridge here is Country Cove. This is a gated community. It also provides a private water access and some day docks and pavilion for its residents. There are no short-term rentals allowed here. The homes in Country Cove are generous in square footage, and most are on the open water, which faces west. There is also a short channel and some off-water homes in the gated community. Check out some of these 3-story, nicely built homes right across the lake on the Llano County side.
Yeah, so I mean, really the water here up the Colorado arm, some of the toughest to beat when it comes to Lake LBJ. This is gonna be one of the more consistently deep pockets of the lake. You never really have to worry about getting in somewhere super shallow or running into really sandy or kind of muddy embankments unless you start going up in the coves up here. But really still, it's just super, super good, clean, deep water. This section of the lake does tend to stay a little cleaner also, or clearer I would say, than more of the other parts, just from water coming in from Buchanan up there. And yeah, it's just really tough to beat. Really the location, the depth of the water clarity, these are all just great parts about being up here on the Colorado arm up here.
What was once part of the Legends Golf Course is the Legendary Estates, and the name says it all. Right here, we are looking at Houdini Way, which is made up of new build homes, generous in square footage, and they are south-facing with that southern breeze right across from the Tom Kite-designed golf course, the Legends.
On this left side, on the Llano County side, there is a new development called the Drace.
The Drace is a 48-lot waterfront gated community in the heart of Kingsland, Texas, right off 1431. The biggest thing is short-term rentals and a private boat launch. Here we're driving by Legends Parkway, a highly coveted street within the Legends. It consists of stunning design, some major square footage, open water, and acreage home sites. You really can't find anything else like this on LBJ.
Over here we have Clearwater Harbor, which is a gated community within the gated community of the Legends. Short-term rentals are allowed, and they have made it really turnkey. So these are 3-story homes. They have deeded boat slips. For the most part, that'll kind of be between you and the current owner, but that is available. There is a boat ramp that's also available.
The marina and the boat ramp are strictly for those that are property owners within the Legends and the Clearwater POA.
So crossing this little bridge here from Clearwater Harbor brings you to Clearwater Landing. Clearwater Landing does not allow short-term rentals. It is a deed-restricted, gated community within the Legends as well. There are some beautiful homes here. Again, a little bit bigger in your square footage. Open water available. There's also a few channels that go back to if you're looking for more of that protected entrance. Something to be aware of on the busy weekends and the holiday weekends is this part of the lake really is lined with retaining walls. So that can make it a little bit more choppy whenever there's more traffic out on the water. So if you are thinking about surfing those weekends or just boating in general, it is a little bit more narrow, and then having that water splashing back and forth kind of creates a little bit more waves. So just something to be aware of on those particular weekends. All right, so we're just gonna head up a little bit further on the Colorado Arm up to Country Cove. Let's go! Here we have Country Cove, a 175-acre property where you can do nightly rentals in 1 to 7 bedroom custom log homes, many of which having a private pool. This is a family-owned area, and the common area is for all guests, which is right on the water. They also have watercraft rentals. They also have a lot of accommodations for guests. This is great for big events, birthday parties, maybe a couple's weekend getaway. It is a nice established place here in Kingsland.
Thanks y'all for joining us on our tour of the Kingsland area on Lake LBJ today. We actually got to go ahead and bring this boat back to the dealership. We have a demo on it here in about 20 or 30 minutes or so. But feel free to go ahead and keep checking us out for some future videos to come and from other parts of the lake.
Yes, we are so excited to just keep showing you Lake LBJ, what we love about it, and just showing you around. There's so many great things about this area in the Highland Lakes and Lake LBJ particularly. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and we can't wait to see you out here.